Welcome to this week's edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game. Play of the Game is brought to you by the Swarthmorean Weekly Newspaper, true local coverage of Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding neighborhoods, published since 1893. This week, the 6-1 Marple Newtown Tigers came to George L. King Field to play the 7-0 Strath Haven Panthers on this cool, clear, dry night. If the Tigers beat the Panthers, they share a portion of the Central League title. If the Panthers win, they are the sole leaders of the title. Haven launches a strong 8-play ground assault, which concludes with this crisscross as James Fisher jets through the seam for 34 yards and the touchdown. Haven misses the extra point, but leads 6-0. But the Tigers can run too as number 22 Brian Box finds daylight in this 10-yard gainer. But Marple Newtown likes to pass too as quarterback number 10 David Bertolini throws a swing pass to number 5 Brett Wolski, who runs all the way back to the right, finds the corner, and goes for 12 yards. But the Haven D is getting tough as number 4 Mekhi Clark sniffs this one out and knocks the pass down, stopping the Tiger drive at the Haven 17. Which brings us to tonight's first Play the Game.
This 11 men in the box here for Marple Newtown on 2nd down and 3, and James Fisher sheds a tackle, keeps his feet, 40, 45, 50, has a burst across the 45 and down to the 35. That's one way to back him out of the box, just breaking tackles. James Fisher.
4 plays later, Haven's quarterback number 6 Jay Kitchen rolls left and just keeps going for 12 yards. Then later, number 32 Shane Green finishes the drive with his 2-yard score. Haven on top, 13-0. But the Tigers need points, and on 4th and 4 go to the air as Bertolini finds number 13 Alex Gillen for 8 yards and the first down. Haven's D steps up as number 40 Cole Miller, number 44 Sean Henry collapse the pocket and bury Bertolini for a 5-yard loss. But Bertolini keeps his cool and finds number 20 Trey Savior for this great pass and catch in the end zone for 6. Marple Newtown misses the extra point and Haven leads 13-6. Haven starts another pounding ground attack as they go for the crisscross again as Fisher goes 11 yards, which brings us to tonight's last Play the Game.
Stop of the night. The Panthers have had it on offense twice, finished in the end zone each time. 2nd and 10, back is Kitchen, blitz coming, steps up in the pocket, now pulls away. What a job by Kitchen. 30, 25, cuts it back, 20, winds his way down to the 14-yard line. Big time play from the senior.
6 plays later, number 20 Marco Kaufman gets the call and finishes the drive with this 5-yard run. Panthers go into the half leading 20-6. The Tigers start the second half with a ground and air attack as Bertolini finds Gillen again for this 10-yard gain. The Haven D steps up again as number 5 Brett Wolski gets crushed for a 1-yard loss with number 81 Jahai Curtis and number 34 Vince Hales making the stop. With 4th and goal, Bertolini gets stuffed by number 89 Alexi Gustafson, forcing the incomplete pass and turning the ball over on downs. Haven is deep in their own end zone as Fisher runs wide right, breaks a tackle, and goes for 11 yards. But disaster strikes as Green gets stripped of the ball and the Tigers recover at the Panther 13-yard line. 4 plays later, number 34 Lou DeLuzio scampers in from the 3 for the score. Marple has shortened the lead to only 7. Haven goes 3 and out, and Marple starts a great air assault, including this great Bertolini-Gillen connection for 20 yards. 2 plays later, Bertolini finds number 26, Paul DeFusio, for this 14-yard score. And just like that, it's all tied up, 20-20. Haven starts their own drive as Kitchen finds Green for 17 yards. But the Tigers' D steps up and traps Kitchen on the end-run keeper for a 4-yard loss, ending the drive. The Tigers have just under 3 minutes left in the game and start a picture-perfect 9-play drive, including this quarterback draw for 11 yards. And then with only 2 seconds left, number 28, Josh McMenamin, steps up and drills a perfect 34-yard field goal for the win. Haven suffers their first loss, and Marple Newtown grabs a piece of the Central League title, winning 23-20. James Fisher led the offense with 12 carries for 113 yards and 1 touchdown. Marco Kaufman led the defense with 15 tackles, 2 unassisted, and 1 tackle for a loss. And Sean Henry was right behind him with 13 tackles and a sack. Next week, the Haverford Fords come to George L. King Field for the final Central League contest of the year. Tune in again next week for another edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game.